Welcome to the Weeb Lounge, guys, and this is my favorite anime of the summer 2020 season, and that is Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. It's just a simple slice of life comedy anime, but especially Uzaki-chan, it is so precious, so cute. It is conniving. Her personality, along with her stature, her character, everything combined. Uzaki-chan, awesome character. Now, Uzaki, when you first see this character in any kind of promo, commercial, screenshot, whatever, you're going to notice one thing. Sugoi dekai. Super huge. Bam! These things are just ridiculously huge. But here's the thing. This is kind of weird to say, and it's hard to put it this way. Her personality, and I don't mean personality, I mean her actual personality doesn't really fit any other mold. It's almost as if this character's mental state, her mental fortitude, her personality as a whole has to go into that body with those. There's no other way around it. If it was a tall, slender girl, the personality just doesn't seem like it would mesh. It's one of those things where you kind of have to watch the show and it like that works perfectly. Any other way, you just kind of can't imagine it after you watch it. But anyways, Hana Uzaki, she is originally a shy girl. She's a short stack, short, busty, obviously, but you know, in high school, she kind of reluctantly got sucked into the swimming club. She was relatively shy. She had longer hair, and she was really scared of Shinichi Sakurai. That's the guy in the show. And this guy, you know, he was a huge athletic swimmer. I mean, a body cut all to shit. You figure Uzaki probably that's where she started kind of liking him, but he's got the typical dead fish eye, serious, super scary glaze thing, you know. Yeah, but his first impression is always really bad, and this guy is trouble. But in all actuality, the guy's got a heart of gold. He's just kind of dumb about it. But anyways, that's in their high school days, and now they're both off to college. They really haven't seen each other for like a year or something, or maybe just in passing. And she shows up, she's got shorter hair, and her personality has changed quite a bit, okay? She's more a little bit of a conniver. She's not nearly as shy as she was. She's not shy at all anymore. Like, she evolved. Her whole character evolved from this timid high school student. Whereas Sakurai, he was real popular swimmer, going for all the gold, you know, that kind of thing. Now he's a lazy bum sticking at home, playing the loner role, playing video games. And he literally has like one friend, if you can call him that. Itsuhito Sakai. Itsuhito Sakaki. Complicated. It doesn't roll off the tongue very well. So, even though he keeps himself in really good physical condition, he's kind of just set himself off to the world. You know, doesn't have many friends other than that guy, and Uzaki kind of just approaches him and starts up a conversation and really just annoys the hell out of him. I mean, that's what she does. She annoys the living shit out of Sakurai. And Sakurai, you know, she's cute and everything and likable, but she teases him nonstop, calls him the loner, calls him the virgin, calls him like anything you could possibly think of. Just kind of poking and prodding at him. At this point, it's pretty obvious that Uzaki has a thing for Sakurai, but it's one of those classic anime tropes where neither one can bring themselves to fully admit that and acts as a foil between the two. Okay, this is where I gotta bring the Creeper family in, okay? And I call them the Creeper family because something's wrong with these two. Mr. Asai and Ami Asai. Mr. Asai is an older gentleman who runs a coffee shop. Sakurai happens to work here. Later on, Uzaki does too. Ami is the daughter, and both of them are total creepers. I don't know if you want to call them creepers or gossip hounds or something, but they both see the tension between Uzaki and Sakurai. And they're eating it up. You know, they're doing the hand motion where they're eating this up. They're eating this up. They see them as a great form of entertainment. And they kind of want to stay out of it and just watch it evolve, but Ami kind of injects herself once in a while. And Sakaki does the same damn thing. You know, the Sakurai's only friend. He just kind of wants to put himself in a position. He knows them two like each other, and he's trying to put them in positions to advance that. And Ami is like against that, wants to see it go naturally while her and the dad kind of feed off of it. It's the coffee shop owner and the daughter, there's something wrong. There's got to be something wrong there. I mean, yeah, if you're just feeding off other people like that and watch, yeah, it's total creeper. I'm sorry, that's just it. And Sakaki, he's not much better. He has good intentions, but he comes off as a complete prick half the time. I mean, he's trying to set him up, but they don't really need. It's not. This isn't a kind of relationship where they need to be set up. Okay, they're already set up. They just have to realize it. And there you go. Nothing any of these other people on my little list here can do is going to make them realize that without just blatantly coming out and telling them. And that's the fragile situation that could break them apart, because if you do that, then it gets stupid and the whole thing is stupid. I mean, it really is. And Uzaki comes off as this character. You gotta love the character. And that's what this show is all about. It's a slice of life comedy, and it's all about character. They do this really, really well. Sakurai, he can't afford to buy a clue, okay? This is just stupid. But anyways, it's one of those shows where you can just sit back, relax, enjoy the show. I mean, there's not really much substance to it. There's no fantasy, there's no sci-fi, there's no crazy stuff. It's just odd situations where, you know, drinking age in Japan is 20, right? And Uzaki just turns 20. She wants to go drinking. And of course, she wants to go drinking with Sakurai. She never drank before, never got drunk, never nothing, right? Goes out, gets absolutely wasted in absolutely no time. And Sakurai, he can hold his liquor. He's been there, done that. And he's not one to get drunk very often. You know, he'll drink, but he don't get drunk. And that leads to Uzaki basically being out too late, subways are closed or whatever, and they go to his place and she passes out in the futon and then later pukes all over it. It becomes a thing with paying back for the futon and she puked all over it. She ruined that thing. Yeah, I had a friend puke on my couch. You know who you are. I had to get a new couch. That was bad. So, yeah. But overall, this series it's lovely. It's cute. It's fun. She teases the hell out of him. He gets embarrassed all to hell. The creepers eat it up. Sakaki is a dick. He really is. They go so far as to drag them off on like this little vacation, and they go to this town, and they're clueless about what this vacation town is for. You know, there's couples all over the place, right? Okay, fine. You go to any vacation spot, there's couples everywhere. This is like a lovey-dovey tourist spot. Like everything has a connotation for a relationship and lovey-dovey and getting engaged and acting all cheesy and shit like that. It's forced. It's forced. And Uzaki and Sakurai, they figure this out and they have to kind of deal with it. All the while Uzaki's trying to go down a sand hill on like a sled or something and gets stuck and doesn't. Yeah, that's another thing. You have to drag her up a sand dune because big. And the shirt, Sugoi Dekai, I mean, it's like her only shirt, I think. But she wears it all the time, and Sugoi Dekai, it just means basically super huge, right? And that's very much true in this case. But I'll bring in one more character, and that's Uzaki's mom, Suki. Suki? I'm going to say Suki. She's exactly like Hana. Hana Uzaki is the daughter of the short stack, and the mom is a short stack too, with longer hair, more motherly. And very easily manipulated and have miscommunications with. I'm trying to find a better word for this, but everything that Sakurai does, and then when them two are around, Sakura, sometimes Uzaki, the combo, she misconstrues it as Sakurai wanting her body. This is not the case. She's cute. Would I say MILF? Sure. I would go that far. But none of that is ever nuanced, intentioned, nothing. Somehow they turn... Sakurai has a thing for cats. He loves cats. He wants to pet cats and enjoy cats, but he can't have cats because apartment or something, right? Goes over to Uzaki's house, there's cats. He starts talking about cats. I want to stroke the cat. Somehow it all gets misconstrued by the mother as him wanting her body and ravaging it or something. Maybe she's just hopeful. I don't know. She's married, and Uzaki has a younger brother too, apparently, and you don't see him till like the very end. I didn't know this, and then he was there, and I was like, oh, got a brother. Season 2, he's going to be involved somehow. Okay, whatever. But that's the whole series. Nothing terribly special except for you have multiple characters, great personalities, comedic storylines, even shorts and everything. I mean, it's a great show to just sit back, laugh, and enjoy. With that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, share the video. We need the help. We need the likes. We appreciate every single one of them. And I'd appreciate it if you go watch the show. I mean, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's not very often I get into a character where it's like, you know what, that's the perfect character. That's the perfect personality to go with this setting, to go with that style, to go with that body. Everything just seems to work. I love the show. You will too. We'll see you in the next video.